So we're here with the brothers. Yes, the brothers.
Our goal scorers.
The goal scorers for this.
So James struck first to equalize.
A very clinical finish. Yes. And then the brother assisted to the brother.
So we've seen you done this countless times before. You just have a secret sense of how each other moves and where each other is on the field, and it's understandable. You learned how to play football together. 2-2 versus Indonesia. What are your thoughts after this game?
I think some people say it's a not so good result considering we were the favourites, but you have to compare how far we've come. Like we lost to these guys; they were Suzuki Cup finalists, and they're a football country, Indonesia. So, and they're a young team, and I think tonight it was a good result in a way.
Yeah, I think well, our main competitions. We have the Suzuki Cup, the Challenge Cup, World Cup qualifiers, Olympic qualifiers, and I think they're our main competitions. And I think we use these games as more of an experimental thing. I think Coach Wise explained it. That's his reason why we didn't start the game. That he was trying to see other options and experiments, what can work, what can't work. So I think this was. These what these international friendlies are for, to experiment and see where the team is. But I think obviously it counts to our ranking, so it's important to do well. But I think we saw what coach was trying to do, trying to put in some new ideas, trying to start with different players and different techniques, different tactics and things like that. So I think considering we were down twice, to get a 2-2 result is a good result.
So coming from the game, the last time you played these guys, in terms of personal adjustments, what did you do to be able to play for this game?
Not really so much personal.
Well, we started the last game.
That's what.
That's what
but no,
Was it a shock to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we always want to. Every player wants to start a game.
Not a shock, but disappointment. But I think it made us more hungry. We really wanted to. We've just got a second half. With 45 minutes, we really wanted to go all out. And I think we did.
Coach explained to us before the game, so it wasn't like it. Obviously it wasn't like we started the game and he said the lineup and we're like.
Yeah.
He explained to us before the game started, so which is the right thing to do as a coach. So obviously we had time to deal with it emotionally and mentally and physically. So obviously approaching the games very different when you're playing in front of 88,000 in Indonesia. In another country, it takes an hour to get your bus into the stadium because there's so many fans, and then obviously coming here in Manila. It's not much at stake. That's a semi-final. This is an international friendly. So there's different approaches. As the coach approached it differently, and so did we. So obviously it's still important, but in terms of our personal approach, it was somewhat different. So.
Yeah, but there was more. Phil said this earlier. There was not really much personal approach, but as a team, kind of roles were reversed today compared to Suzuki Cup, where they were the team that kept most of the ball before. Today, I think we were the team that kept most of the ball, and they dropped off and sat back. So.
You've seen in the last 2 years. 2 years ago, we were on the defensive and they had possession. 2 years later, we're on the attack with possession and they're on the defensive. So I think we've shown how far we've come in the last 2 years.
So looking at the game, seeing how the Philippines evolved from the previous game against Indonesia until tonight, and then what would be your adjustments coming to the next game, which is against Guam? So what do you think should the Philippines need to work on, in terms of a team or a tactic or a strategy? So in terms of actually putting the team into a better standing, because people were mentioning a lot of times during the first half that the finishing wasn't there, though we were able to control it, dictate the tempo, but you weren't able to actually penetrate the goal of the Indonesians. So what would be
I think Guam will be different because obviously Indonesia are a lot stronger than Guam. I think Guam are 189 in the world. So obviously our approach will be different because we should be, with the players we have, we should be going into the game very confident, and we are a lot stronger individually than Guam. So in terms of adjustments, I don't know. I don't know what team coach will choose. We never know until the actual day before the game. So
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's good and it's bad. But we have more composition in the team now. We're very sad that Shoki couldn't play as well. We're very sad to hear because we want to play with Shoki as well. But we have a strong team here at the moment. And I think in terms of adjustments, it was difficult because Indonesia played. They sat back and they made it difficult. They did what we did to them and made it very difficult.
It was very familiar.
There was no space in the midfield. There was no space in the defence. So it's very difficult. And if you see the goals, they're from mistakes.
Yes.
So mistake from our defence, a mistake from their defence. So that's really just one lack of concentration can score goals. But I think we'll go into the Guam the same way, try and dictate the tempo, play aggressive, and try and score as many goals as possible. So I think we'll probably be more aggressive this time because we know we're a lot stronger than them. So
we can't underestimate them. Though. We have to respect them. I'm not sure they're not coming all this way to lose. So I'm sure they'll put up a fight and make it very difficult for us.
Although I have to say that the Bacolod fans will be pretty loud.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to seeing. We know that it's a big football community over there and they love their football, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean, last time we were there was the Mongolia, the 2-0.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it. That was amazing.
And it was packed and it was everything. So hopefully it's been marketed well and everyone's aware that the game's on. So hopefully there'll be a lot of fans at the game. And I mean, it helps at the end of the day. So it will give us more motivation, more adrenaline. So hopefully there'll be a good turnout for this game.
So do you want to just invite the fans over for the next match?
Yep. Hey guys, please watch our game June 12 against Guam in Bacolod.
And for all the football updates, please follow us at FTW Sports.
For Phil, updates on Phil.
Sorry, we need to get you up to like 2.5 million followers.
Because Irfan actually has 2.5 million followers.
I heard that he before Suzuki Cup, he started with the Han Lini. After Suzuki Cup, he had 600,000. Just after the Suzuki Cup.
Okay.
But Indonesia are big Twitter users.
Indonesia has.
So we'll push for that.
Okay.
So plug Twitter.
Yeah. Phil Y Husband at Phil Y Husband. So follow
and
me.
also for James, that's
JYH. JYH7.
JYH7. Okay, so please follow them on Twitter so we can get their numbers up to 2.5 million as well.
2.5
we're rushing for that.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.